Hey everyone, you're now tuned in to the hottest online talk show. That's right, it's On Cue with JQ. Please visit my website at oncuewithjq.weebly.com to view all of my previous shows. Usually I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina, broadcasting all of my interviews, but today I've decided to change up the scenery a little bit and bring On Cue with JQ to Atlanta, Georgia. So for today's guest, I have a hot local artist. I'm going to go ahead and let him introduce himself.
How you guys doing? My name is Z33k, R&B singer, hip hop, also pop. You can catch me at Real Meditation, that's my Twitter, and also at Z33k Sing, that is my Facebook. Nice meeting you guys.
So it's been a while since we talked. Last time I came down here, we chopped it up a little bit. So what's been going on, with your music and with your life in general?
Finding self. Working on a project, Illusion, with one of my partners.
Don't spill the beans too much because I want to get into that later on in the interview. Just give me a brief, outline of what's been going on.
Basically preparing myself mentally for a lot of things that's ahead in this music industry. It's pretty much what it is. A lot of self-intellect and meditation. That's why I really grasp within myself, basically. So that's been my focus, is self.
Okay. What projects are you currently working on?
Illusion. That's for the mental. That's real personal for my fans and my listeners. And also my personal mixtape is Mixed Feelings. And that's pretty much what I'm working on.
Now you said your mixtape Illusions is for the mental. Is it more soothing music, or soothing beats, or is it a mixture of?
It's somewhat a mixture, but it's more of soothing, because the illusion that's given off, I don't want people's minds to be too racy into what is going on now. That's the music now is so racing, mindful. I want people to relax with this one. So.
How about any videos that you posted on YouTube? Do you have any videos that you've done in the past?
Yeah, actually, I have some blogs talking about the mental mindset and knowing yourself and corruption within other people and their self. Because like I say here, is for every action, it's a reaction. People forget that the world is science. So, yeah, I try to motivate people. I know that they don't have the time, for themselves, so I help them get a clear view, because I can word things to make sense and pull them out of the matrix, I call it, so.
How about the collaborations on both the Illusions mixtape and the Mixed Feelings? Talk about your collaborations.
We got JustVisionz, it's my boy, supporting real hard for me. We got Alizé. What else we got? We got my boy, my mind be everywhere, I forget sometimes. But,
it's okay.
If I forgot you, I'm sorry. We got a few people on the project.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now with your music?
Around the world, giving a good message, bettering humanity. Because in my eyes, it's only one race, humanity. What separates us is being colorful, and they're not really colorful, in a positive manner. So that's where I see myself, bettering the world. I better myself, like Michael Jackson say, the man in the mirror. You got to better yourself before you can better the world. You get a different view on people, once you better yourself. But if you're stuck into this negative mind, everyone's going to look negative. Somebody can say the most positive things ever, but if you're negative, it's going to be so defensive to you. It's going to sound wrong. It's going to come out wrong. So whatever your mindset is what your world is. So.
She just dropped the X, just say you lost it, found it. Girl, I stay fresh, I I ain't with dirty logic. Girl, that's bad for you, call that Illuminati.
All right, so I have another guest with me today. I have JV. JV, what does that stand for?
It stands for JustVisionz. Pretty much everything in my life that I see, I put on paper and I put to a beat. You know, it's just visions, pretty much. And I just pretty much added a little spice to it and threw the Z on it. And
okay. I heard that you have a clothing line.
Yeah. My clothing line is actually called High Hope Nation. Our website is highhopenation.com. I'm actually rocking a tank top right now, High Hope Nation. And pretty much HYHO stands for Hustle Your Heart Out. That's pretty much what our motto is, just hustling throughout the whole entire, our career and just doing everything with passion, working hard.
What made you come up with a clothing line and who helped you with this idea?
Pretty much I came up with it all by myself, like I came up with the abbreviation and I was just like, man, that's hard. Like a lot of people started fucking with it and I pretty much just copyrighted it myself. My bad, the profanity. But I pretty much started copywriting it myself, I made it into, pretty much like a business and then threw a label on some clothing, started selling it and it just started popping off from there.
Okay. Are you from Atlanta, Georgia?
No, I'm originally from New York, born and raised in New York, Manhattan, and I actually half of my family lives up there, in Harlem and stuff. I moved around a lot. I pretty much went from New York to North Carolina, then I went to California and did some things out there, and then now I'm out here in Atlanta. I've been here for less than a year, and I already got a couple of music things started out here as well.
So apparently you moved to Atlanta to pursue your music career.
Yeah. And to be on the coast where my family was.
Out of all those states that you stayed in, which one was your favorite and why?
Well, I mean, of course, home, like New York. I love the city life. I just love being around my family, and I just love the fast living. I mean, plus the people and the vibe is different. I mean, I like LA and California too, the Bay Area. Shout out to the Bay Area. I've been living there for a minute too, and I met a lot of friends out there, a lot of good people, and a lot of motivational people out there as well.
Now, I know you got your hands in a lot of things, so break down everything that you do. I know you're a music producer, but you're also a rapper, so...
Yeah, actually, I've been doing, like, music forever. Like, my mom's always told me I had videos, like, when I was a child, like,
we need to
with
see
spoons and pots and shit, like, just banging on stuff and rapping on the spoons, like, old Biggie verses and stuff like that. And,
do you think she can share those videos with us?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure she might have them in her, little ancient files or something like that. But yeah, man, I pretty much started making beats. Made beats when I was like 11 years old. Started making beats first, and then I got like a little computer mic, like the worst mic ever. But I started, just writing some flows with it. Pretty much when I was 13, just rapping and stuff, it became like me and my cousins used to do the thing, and me and my friends used to do it. Like we all just started getting together and doing it for fun, and it turned into a passion. Like the fun turned into a passion. I actually started to love it a lot more, and I just kind of wanted to make it my career from then. And I pretty much took it serious when I was about 16, 17.
What's your favorite thing to do as far as when it comes to music? Producing beats or actually rapping on your beats?
Well, I actually stopped making beats for a while. I'm trying to get back into it, but I kind of I find it easier to rap. You know, it's just I have a lot of things on my mind at times, and I just like to put them to a beat so I can connect with other people as well, help them through things.
Do you like to write out your lyrics before you actually get on the mic and start rapping them, or you just freestyle them as you go?
Um, you know, I try to freestyle my stuff a lot. You know, I come up with melodies and all kinds of uh, ways to say things and just try to be different. Usually, I just put on a beat and then my mind goes crazy. Like I just start saying whatever comes to mind, and then I put it on paper and clean it up a little bit, and then put it on the song.
Who's your favorite music producer, beat producer?
Um, Man, that's hard. I like JustVisionz. I like Dr. Dre. I can't really pick now one because there's so many different styles out there. There's I would go on for days trying to figure out who's my favorite actually.
If you could work with one of them, who would you want to work with?
Mm. I'd say Dr. Dre.
Why is that?
Um, he just got them hard beats. I mean, he's since day one he's always been coming with some hits, like some hard stuff, and I think that would complement my style, and I can complement those beats as well. Like Dr. Dre, just give me one of them beats, you know. But yeah, I say Dr. Dre.
Okay. Now I know you're working on a mixtape with Z, Illusions. Tell me a little bit how that's going.
It's going well actually. We completed probably about 10 songs right now on the track list. They're not fully mixed yet and mastered. We're working on that as well. And we're supposed to be touring actually in November to get all those tracks out and show the world, you know, pretty much a conscious mind. That's pretty much what the mixtape's about. Just saying a lot of things that usually people won't rap about or sing about, and pretty much an eye opener to the community and everybody out here.
How long does it take to complete a whole mixtape?
I say that depends, you know, because it's all about your work ethic. You know, if you really set a deadline for yourself and you really want something to be done, it's gonna be done whenever you want it to be done. So I say if you're trying to take your time on something, and it's gonna take a little bit longer. But if you're just trying to put something out there, then you know you could probably finish something up in about a week or 2 weeks, something like that.
What are some key things that must take part of putting a mixtape together, from the beat to the artist?
I'd say the beat for sure, because I know I'm really picky with beats. So I know a lot of producers send me beats, and I'm just like I don't know if I could work with this, you know. But I'll find something eventually, and then it just starts flowing from there. And I know when it's that one, because I just have ideas, you know, coming at it everywhere. You know, I can just lay something down immediately.
I know you mentioned earlier that a lot of rappers are afraid to rap about certain things. So what about the rap game right now that you see that's lacking?
Pretty much, I think Kendrick Lamar tries to open up and say a lot of things that people should hear, and he sets the bar for a lot of rappers out there. But most they're just entertained with the club scene, and they just want to make club music, and just stuff people can dance to. and I think that kind of ruins where hip hop really started, and like the battle rapping and the conscious mind rapping, and just the whole having fun. Like a lot of music right now, just it's it's a little dark. Like it's kind of downgrading women and all kinds of stuff like that.
What is something that we can expect from this Illusions mixtape?
Um, y'all can expect a lot. I mean, y'all can expect good music for sure. You can expect to turn the CD on and hear problems that you might be going through in life that'll help you out. You know, you can turn it on and hear things that you never heard before. You know, just an eye opener.
How did you and Zeke meet up?
Really, I mean, when I was living in LA, we always used to talk through the internet and stuff like that. And I knew a couple of people he knew some people I knew. And really, when we made our way to Atlanta, we linked up in the studio and we just clicked from there. We started working, you know, back to back.
Where do you see yourself 5 years with your music?
5 years? I mean, I'm not really trying to wait 5 years. I see myself somewhere probably in a year. Trying to make things work in the next year. So 5 years, I'll probably be in the game already, just, you know, sitting back like this, doing interviews, stuff like that.
Are there any record labels interested right now in your music or you?
Actually, I had a deal with Def Jam about 2 years ago, but I turned it down. It wasn't appealing to me. It was kind of like a slavery deal, so I kind of threw it away, and I just started working harder. And eventually, I know that one thing that I'm looking for will come along. So I'm just gonna continue to work and do shows.
Do you have any performances? I know you mentioned a tour.
Yeah.
Besides that, any local performances that you have scheduled?
Actually, I just did a show opening up for Yin Yang Twins. It was out here in Atlanta at a club called Atmosphere. That was just recent. I'm actually working on, in November, we're going to do the BET tour, probably hit 30 cities. I'm kind of between two tours actually right now because they're both happening at the same time. So there's a college tour in November as well, hitting all the colleges in certain areas. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet, or the BET tour, but I mean, I'm gonna figure it out. You know?
That concludes our interview. Next, we have the STTY, which means stay true to yourself. You have 2 questions each. The first thing that comes to mind, say it. Okay? So the first STTY question is for you, Zeke. If you could work with any artist, who will it be and why?
Kendrick Lamar. Because he's a very conscious artist, and I'm a conscious artist myself, so we'll make a magnificent song.
Okay. Speaking of Kendrick Lamar, the next question is, do you think the Kendrick Lamar track disc was really meant to be a track disc, or do you think he was just trying to up the rap game a little bit?
He was definitely trying to just raise the bar, because a lot of music right now is just thrown out there about some BS, you know, just like some downgrading music. It's not intelligent music at all. It's like half the things you just repeating what you're saying, like Versace, like stuff like that.
I actually like that song though.
Yeah, I mean,
I like the beat.
Yeah, that's dance music, you know, like club stuff. But we definitely wanted to bring it back to hip hop.
Okay, I'm gonna let you add your 2 cents in it. What did you think about?
Just like JV said, it was more of raising the bar, making these rappers open up their mind, you know, not being in this repetitive state. You know, a lot of artists they're not speaking the truth, you know, so they're trying to basically dumb down the world for a quick dollar. That's what I think, you know.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Okay. The next question is, if you can work with another type of genre of music, what will it be?
Pop, you know, well, that's what I'm in, you know. but I wanna take pop to another level. You know, a lot of artists, they just like the dance music today is repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
So if I could bring a conscious mind to the pop game, it would bring something real different. Michael Jackson, he was real big in that, a conscious mind into pop. You know, so I'll be setting the bar myself.
Okay. If you could pursue another career, what would it be?
Another career. I mean, it definitely had to be in music. I'll probably move over to producing more or songwriting, something like that. You know, that'll probably be like when I'm done doing the rapping. You know, just fall back a little and write for some artists and just make some hits. You know, from behind the scene.
Okay. This is another question that I just added that I must ask. Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac in my eyes, because of his upbringing and what he speak about. So that I'm not saying that who's better, Pac's better and Biggie's better, but it's just my personal choice because I can relate more, basically.
Okay. What about you, JD?
Man, that's like the hardest question that everybody asks. You know, like they both. I mean, they're both from New York. I say, because I mean that's my hometown. So I really rock with both of them. But I guess I connect more to Biggie. I mean, his flow is just crazy. Like I guess he had P Diddy behind him, so he really has some good beats behind him, and he just talk a lot about stuff that I can relate to.
Well, that concludes that segment, guys. Thank you for being honest with those questions. Right now, I'm going to give you the opportunity to go ahead and make any shout-outs. Let everyone know where they can find you on Facebook, Twitter, and your music and your clothing line once again. So whoever wants to go first.
Shout out to my boy JB, of course. My boy Alizé Moolah. Shout out to the whole West Coast. You know, I'm holding it down, R&B singer. Real Meditation. No, actually, Real Meditator. You know, that's me. You can catch me at Z33k Scene at the YouTube and also at the Facebook. You can catch me by myself. So that's pretty much what it is. If I've forgotten anybody, don't feel offended. You know, I still got love for everyone. It's a short time, so much love.
Shout out to my boys, High Ho Nation. Shout out to FMG. All my boys on the West Coast, New York, North Carolina, everybody. I'm pretty sure y'all know who I'm talking about already. Yeah, man, check us out at highhonation.com. That's HYHO nation.com. One whole word. There's clothing line on there. Winter, summer, all kinds of lines. JustVisionz, you can check me out at artistecard.com/JustVisionz. That's with a Z on it, and pretty much anywhere, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at JustVisionz, JustVisionz. And yeah, I mean, check us out for sure. I mean, you won't be disappointed.
And when is have you guys come up with the release date for the Illusions mixtape?
You can look towards that mixtape in November. To keep it honest, November. So look out for that illusion. Keep the eyes clear.
All right.
Okay. I want to thank you guys for coming by to sit down and talk to me, to give me some insight of what's going on with you and your music. I want to give a few shout outs to myself, Kyrie, my camera guy, my family. I love you. And I also want to say thank you to you guys for providing me with this hat that I will be rocking this fall. All right, so you can catch me taking a few pictures. Got it? All right now. Remember, stay true to yourself. It's JQ, and I'm out.
Right. Wise man told me there's only one way to go but up. So you either stay at the bottom we make it to the top. Man, I love this feeling when I'm on, I swear I'm zoning out. Girl, you thirsty, can't afford your own Ciroc. Remember when I first met Mary, used to spark a lot. Used to hit the club and we pre-gaming in the parking lot. All about $1, swear she got that posture. She a showstopper, cake like Betty Crocker. Never been a hoe and she never had a father, but make you get a flight to Paris just for shrimp and pasta. Goddamn, I'm trying to be alone right now, and my mama keep calling saying